Okay, game 3 of my match against RSilverstein here. We had a longish first one and a very quick second one. It was a Rush Kingdom. I don't think this will be a Rush Kingdom, but we'll have to see. So there's ways we can trash. Spice Merchant's the big one. Jack can trash non-treasures. Plus actions with Village, plus buy with Merchant Guild, plus cards and attack with Torturer. You can also get a Tormentor to gain those imps. You can also do stuff with the Scrying Pool. Draw a ton of cards with the Scrying Pool. I think the opening is just Silver Spice Merchant. So copy them here, see what they do on their first 4. I'll probably get a Jack to start trashing. Scrying Pool, eh? I'm going to get a Jack to start trashing my estates and pick up a Scrying Pool in a bit. Maybe I'll even pick up the potion now. That seems fine. Okay, so we've mirrored so far. This one, I'm just going to grab the early Torturer. I don't have the Village space to play it, but it's a good card, so I'm gonna buy it. Hopefully don't draw it here. I will keep that. Trash the estates. Buy a Scrying Pool. I'm playing very fast here. This is sad. I did not find my Torturer this shuffle. Other than that, our decks are pretty even. They've got the Village, I've got the Torturer, and they've got now one more Scrying Pool than I do. Somehow the shuffles are off. Okay. Well, they played a Scrying Pool and discarded my Scrying Pool, which is very sad. We get the Village now. So I really like to find my Village here, if possible. We will see. And I'm always going to play the Torturer. Discard. Discard. Okay, didn't find it. Didn't draw it dead, which is not for nothing. So I will get the Scrying Pool now. I do have a Village here. Hopefully I can find my stuff this turn. I want to keep trashing with Spice Merchant. I can even consider getting a second Spice Merchant, I think. Discard. Okay, so this is just, yeah, so this is just another pool. I do really want to find with my pool a this is very nice. I do want to get some plus buy at some point. Yeah, and I do need to get another Village, so I'm gonna discard this. And I don't need any more money right now. So I think my order of business is Village first, then a second Spice Merchant, and a Merchant Guild. Feels bad, like I'm underplaying this turn, but I think I have to underplay some of these turns to make sure that my engine is running. They don't have the Torturer still, and I've attacked them twice. They have an extra, I have the extra Village now, they have the extra Trasher and the Spice Merchant. I'll get rid of that. Leave that on top. Okay, so I lost the Scrying Pool split. So this is coins buy. So I do need to get another Village, I think another Spice Merchant now, and then I'll go in on the Merchant Guilds. I have enough draw with all the stuff that I have that I think being down one Scrying Pool is not the end of the world. But we shall see. I can also consider getting a Bishop at some point to trash the Jack or the estate. I don't know that I want to keep playing Jack in the estate forever. I wonder if I should even do that now. Or I can also get Walled Village Merchant Guild as my second terminal. I think I'm going to play one turn with 2 Merchant Guilds, and then if I need to, I can trash it with a Jack, or I can discard it. So the Torturer is in my discard pile, and I've got a Silver on top. So if I want to play the Torturer, I'm going to have to draw through. The Torturer has not hit them as hard as I had hoped it would. You kind of hope the Torturer is they're gonna take a curse, so they're gonna discard and have like a complete dud turn. It doesn't seem to have happened here. But I don't know, maybe turn 11, they discarded. I didn't play the torture. Yeah, so I don't know. I think over the course of the game, it's going to have a negative effect. Discard. Discard. Top deck. Top deck. Okay, we're in good shape now. Okay, so I can even top deck. Top deck. Yeah, I can just go ahead and play the torture. Now, actually, I wanted to play the jack first. To trash that. Now play the torture. Okay, so coins and buy. So I think I'm just going to get another Merchant Guild and a Walled Village, and then get the Bishop next turn. Yeah. If I don't find a Scrying Pool, and I've only got 4 near the top of the deck, I do have the potential for dudding, and they've just discarded 1, so I may struggle here to draw. I have a silver on top, and they're going to leave it. So I have the extra Torturer. They have not trashed as much as me. It's a little strange. They haven't. Okay, they're still doing their trashing. They've trashed more coppers than I have, I guess, and I think I probably have an extra silver than they do. And they've got the Merchant Guild in play first, but they're first player. So I mean, I think we're pretty even here. If I can find a turn here, you know, we're pretty close. I might even consider getting double Walled Village on my turn, even though I'm giving up a little bit of building because I don't want to completely lose out on the Walled Village split, but we'll have to see. Okay, so this is going to be coins buy, and then draw here. Okay, this is quite sad for me. All my Scrying Pools are down here. So I have 3 villages. I have the Merchant Guild in play. I wanted to get another Merchant Guild. I wanted to get a Bishop. I have a bunch of good cards down there. So can they triple Village? So I can just get Merchant Guild Village and say that's a decent turn. Wish I had 12, then I could get 2 Walled Villages and a Bishop. I can also get like Walled Village, Bishop, silver here. I don't know if the silver is any good. It's probably fine-ish. I'm going to start churning on those. I think I'm action limited with the Bishop. I guess I'm not. I think I'm going to get Merchant Village, Bishop, and play a little risky here, given that I know I'm going to have a good turn next turn. Yeah, as we saw, if any of those 5 cards were in the previous hand, I would have had a good turn. So a very unfortunate hand, but you know, that's the game sometimes. And they were able to skip my early Scrying Pool with theirs. The sad part is I have a potion on top, which is fine. And again, I am going to keep hitting them with the Torture. It will potentially annoy them, if nothing else, and give me some extra draw. Especially because we have a lot of villages. I can even skip playing the Torture if I need to. They've got 3 villages in play. I expect them to buy the last 3 Walled Villages here. Doesn't seem unreasonable. Yeah. Top deck. I will let them keep that on top. Oh, that was a very nice draw. Okay, discard top deck. Top deck, top deck. Okay, I have a deck. I can certainly kill this potion now. I'm going to play both the Merchant Guilds always. Just need to make sure what the order is. Probably I'll Bishop a Merchant Guild, a Potion, Bishop a Spice Merchant. So, which cards am I not going to play? I'm not going to play one of the Spice Merchants. So I have 7 cards here. I want to play all 7 of them, but I can't. I want to play 6 of them, so I have to pick which one I'm not going to play. Which 2 I'm not going to play. I'm definitely going to Bishop a Spice Merchant here. I also have to watch out for piles next turn. I might have to gain a province here. Although I have a little bit of a VP lead because of the Bishop, and they did not get a Bishop. I can also draw with the Spice Merchant. That seems about equal to gaining the buy because this Jack's just giving me another silver. So I won't play the Jack. Or I could not play the Torturer. This will be coins buy. Kill the Spice Merchant here. Yeah, so I did this order wrong. So I needed to do the order different if I was going to do it differently. Okay, so 15. I have just about the amount of actions I want for next turn anyways. I am short 1 village on them, which is annoying, but is life. There's also ritual stuff if I need to, if I'm desperate. I now have this 6-point lead. It's going to be tough for them to pile and gain points. They'll need to gain a bishop next turn if they want to keep up with me. So I've got 2 merchant guilds in play. I can figure out what I want to do. I can even potentially gain a copper or something. That feels bad though. So I'm thinking about something like Province Spice Merchant. Yeah, Province Spice Merchant Bishop or something. That's just a lot of cards I'm not going to be able to play. Having the extra bishops is really nice. And I'm close to getting 20. So potentially if I do that, I'm going to have enough coffers to get 20 next turn. And I'm putting it out of reach for them. But they've got 8. And they have 5 silvers. And no coppers. 5 silvers, no coppers. That's 10, and they get 2 more from the bishops. Maybe 2 more on that from the jacks. That's 14, so they can get to 22. So I can even consider here just like going double Spice Merchant. Like Spice Merchant, gold or something, and claim that. That's just a lot of action. So I think I'm just going to go double Spice Merchant. Province. And I can consider getting 1 copper, but it feels bad. So I'm not going to do it. And I had a good draw here to start with, but let's see what they can do. They can trash that curse with the Jack, but they have certainly found their deck. So we know they have 2 merchant guilds. We know they've got a couple Spice Merchants. They can gain stuff with the Jack, trash stuff with the Jack. So this is what their deck can do. They really got to get 12 points here to win, to get ahead of me, and even more than that because I've got the bishop. So they might have to double Province plus, which is not impossible. One tactical consideration is I need to play the bishop before the Torturer, because they gain the curse to their hand and then they could trash it immediately if I play the bishop afterwards. It's just a consideration that you need to make. So this could be Province Feudum. Feudum's only worth 1 for them. So they're basically challenging me to buy 6 Spice Merchants on my turn. That seems pretty easy, to be honest. I feel like that's pretty easy for my deck to do if I draw. Okay. So to get to 16, I need the buys. So where are the buys coming from? So I need to play the bishop first. I can play merchant, bishop. That's 10, 17. So I have the money in hand for coins buy. And I can just bishop this Torturer. And then buy 4 Spice Merchants and win the game. I could have done more on that turn if I needed to, but yeah, wow. So they got the early lead on the scrying pool. and I was able to build a little bit of a cleaner deck. They went all for the villages to block them, and I think the bishop, when I got it, if they'd gotten a bishop, they would have been in better shape. Thank you. I'll see you in game 4.